Hello? Bro, tell me why I'm so nervous. You guys need to take a good look at this model. Appreciate my 1.0 before I switch over. Wait, let me zoom out. You never see my body. Look at how stiff I am. Yay. I have a full body rig that I never use. But yeah, you've seen enough of her, I guess. Should I just jump right into my 2.0? Should I disappear? It wouldn't be funny if I just brought back down the same model. And I was like, wow, guys, didn't so much change. And then I just gaslight you guys into thinking this is actually different, but it's not. Okay, new model for real. Goodbye Lunaria 1. I mean, she's not dead. We're gonna start nice and slow. We got toes, feet, a tail. We got fluff, very fluffy. I don't remember my cape being this fluffy. I have legs. I have furry boots, very furry. My tail is constantly moving. The old one is a little bit janky. Don't look too hard at how bad. Wait, why is there a line here? We're gonna ignore that. I'll fix it in post. Don't look at my legs too much, because the rigging is not amazing, but I was like, you're never gonna see my legs, so they don't have to look like amazing, right? But you can look at my hands. Don't my hands look cool? They move each finger. The chains are pretty much the same. The stars are very detailed. I went ham on the coloring. Very sparkly. My belt buckle. I think I improved the coloring quite a bit. Should I move you guys? I'll bring you guys back after. My jiggly chains. My fluffy cape. Before it was just a plain cape. Look how fluffy it is. Hair. I'm not bald. My top. A little bit more covered because of the fluff, but still very pretty underneath. A chin. You guys want to see it? The face is the most different. It's probably the thing I was most nervous about. How much should I be in? Oh, you can see my mouth. I redid the mouth completely. Oh, you can see my earring. It peeks out a bit. I worked very hard. This is a month and a half of hard labor. My teeth. I think I made my teeth longer. Sharper. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. Ta-da. Very different. More anime. More cutesy. Still charming, I hope. I think my biggest fear was losing the charm I had, but I think she still looks nice. My ears are a lot more reactive. My ears go up. They go down. Let me zoom in on my eyes. My eyelashes, when I blink, they go down. Before, they just stayed the same. Yeah, my ears wiggle like crazy. If I tilt my head, they tilt with me. When I blink, they they wiggle still. Probably my favorite thing. More charming, more cute. Thank you. Glad you guys like it. I was very scared. I don't know why. I was like, what if I look worse? And then everyone hates it. And then I spent a month doing nothing. Then I'd be very sad. And I can show off my toggles. I can be big eyes. I would never lie to you guys. Would a face like this lie? Never. Very happy with I made the pupils way bigger. You know how cats, when their eyes get really big? I thought it would be cute. Don't Go Back looks amazing. I'm glad. I'm glad my work was worth it. If it wasn't, I would be very upset. Yeah, I have my two-face toggles, my pleading, big eyes, my, I don't know what you would call this, angry, evil, shocked. I could use it for a bunch of stuff. I can have my tail up now. That was not something I could do before. I don't know how much I'll use this. I don't know if it gets in the way, but I like it, so that's the important part. I can take off my cape. I feel so small when I take off my cape though. Feels weird. I lose all my bulk. Isn't the tail cute when it's up? Alright, I never showed off my full, you know how tall I am? And then I get to show off my favorite toggle. Let me zoom in enough so you guys can appreciate it. Now whenever I do art streams, I can draw. Yay. Woo, yippee. Yay, yippee. I can draw, and it follows my mouse, so it's kind of accurate. It's a little bit weird, but I tried my best. It should be fun to play with. And I can take my cape off while I'm drawing, if I ever need to for some reason. But yeah, the tablet's my favorite thing. I can put my tail back. I'm very tall. My legs don't move much, but I think my legs are not that important, so it's okay. You know these boots? I think I did really good coloring them. I'm like, this metal, my claws look really nice. I think that's pretty much all the toggles that I have so far for 2.0. She might be a little bit of like a work in progress. I might add things once in a while. If I add things, I'll like show them off in streams. Bald toggle when? Never. I like having hair. Like y'all would have to convince me to get a bald toggle. I like my hair too much. But yeah, there's a few things that I think could still use improvement, but I'm pretty satisfied. I'm quite happy. Let me bring you guys back. Is there anything else I changed? Other than the cape being fluffier, I think that was the only main visual change. Everything else is the same outfit. And like the art style change, obviously. Oh, you know, I have like notes written down. I was supposed to talk about why I had to make a 2.0 model. But yeah, I don't know how many people saw the stream where I first announced that I was making a 2.0, but I had to make a new model because my original model is not built for like any future editions, so I can never change her clothes or anything. And I was like, oh, it'd be fun if I made like a new outfit this year. And then I realized when I went to edit my first model that I couldn't edit it because the way I drew it was like everything was kind of on the same layer, and that if I wanted to give her new clothes, I would have to redraw the whole thing anyway. And she was also like uneven for some reason. It's not super noticeable on stream when she's like moving, but Lunaria 1 is like low-key uneven, like asymmetrical. But like I think your eyes like trick you because her outfit is symmetrical, so the first one doesn't look super off. But yeah, I was like, I need one I can update anytime, add new outfits. And I thought it'd be fun to redraw the art because it's been like 2 years now. I've been drawing a lot, so I feel like I've improved a bit. So it's nice to get some updated art. I want to say I'll hopefully use this model for a long time, but I feel like the life of an artist is there's a good chance that next year I might be like, guys, what if I draw another model? But at the moment, I do not want to draw another VTuber model right now. It's so much work. I didn't count how many layers she is, but she's like at least 300 layers, which is like 300 layers of like individually rendered, colored, shaded things. I'm like, that's too much work. And then because I have to rig it all myself too, because I also do my own rigging, I'm like, this is too much. I'm like, I can't. Knowing me, eventually I might want to, but for now, no. I'm gonna be normal. For now, I'm happy. I think she came out pretty good. And I thank you all for liking her too, because I was very nervous. I made a credits thing before I forget, because I never got to talk about my emotes and my icon. They were made by a QDT cat. I use them all the time on Discord, but I don't have emotes unlocked on YouTube, so it's not like I can use them here, but I use this one as my YouTube icon. I'm sure some of you might recognize it. I've talked about it on stream too, but my name, Yan, also known as Yesteryear's Android of Navigation, helped me come up with my name, because I'm very bad at naming things. I don't know if it's obvious from how bad I title my my streams sometimes. I'm a very literal person. You're getting an art stream and it's just gonna be like, drawing. I'm drawing this. That's the type of person I am. And then my art and rig, both done by me. I worked very hard, too hard. I'm so sick of live 2D. But then because I saw things on stream that I need to fix, I'm gonna have to go back into live 2D. It's always when you're finally like showing off the thing that you worked on that you see the mistakes. And I'm like, no. And yeah, pretty much all my graphics, I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but like my background and stuff, all made by me. Unless I say otherwise, I guess. I changed my logo slightly. I used a different font. I kind of want to change it still, but I just wanted to change the font, so I left it kind of basic. My plan is to slowly update all my assets, my overlays, maybe my logo, stuff like that. I'm just gonna low-key do it on stream so I get content out of it. Maybe some of it I'll do on Twitch, because I'm like, it doesn't really need to be archived. I plan to stream more now that my model's done. I'm not like working on it. Feels good to pretty much be done. I'm ready to like not look at, well, I'm gonna have to look at her, but I'm ready to like not look at live 2D for a bit. Honestly, even Clip Studio Paint, I'm kind of sick of drawing. I feel like I should have made her leaning a little bit stronger, but then I was like, how often do I really? I think the head tilt is enough. I don't need to do full body lean. That's 3.0 me's problem. Do you guys want to see a side by side? There's two of me. Isn't the difference kind of crazy? You can tell like the rigging also got quite a bit better. The face angles are like slightly better. It's funny because I used to like I I don't hate my 1.0, but when I did like a side-by-side when I was testing her, I was like, whoa. The hair movement's like pretty much the same, but everything else I think is a lot more reactive. Oh, you want to see how tall I am in comparison? I'm like a little bit taller. I thought maybe it's like too tall, but I think it still works like proportionally. Oh yeah, you can see my tail is not like janky. I don't know what I did to the old one. It like stutters when I shake. I can take off my vest on both of them. So small. The shading's like way lighter on my pants, but I think it looks better. I'm just gonna keep getting taller every time. Next time you guys see me, I'll be like 9 foot tall, then 10 foot tall. Thank you guys for coming to my 2.0. Thank you for easing my worries, for liking her. I'm happy with how she turned out. I think I mentioned it, but she'll be a little bit of a work in progress. She might get some updates here and there. Just minor tweaks for like rigging maybe. Maybe some new toggles. Maybe a new outfit someday. It's a secret between us. Well, it's not a secret. I told you. Told you I was making this so I could make future outfits. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you take care. Happy Lunaria 2.0 day. And I will see you guys next time. Hopefully soon. Bye bye.